Hello and welcome to the Secret Hollow Any Percent Guide. In the bottom left, you can see the difficulty level of the current strategies I'm talking about. To start off here, you're going to jump, land a bit after the spike, release right for a few frames, jump again, and hopefully just get barely over the spike to lose as little time as possible. This next bit, just jump over the fireballs. And then once you arrive at this ladder, you want to jump and you want to just barely land on each rung. So you're wasting as little time falling down as possible. And then try and go as soon as possible without hitting the wall to preserve momentum. From there, you're just going to jump back and forth across these platforms. Pretty simple basic gameplay. The tighter you take this last jump, you can save a tiny bit of time. Alright, so now we're going to get to the first category split. So this is the beginner method of doing this part. Which means not going for a trick called the elevator cycle. So you have a second or two to spare if you're just doing this method. So hold right and jump against this, do these basic jumps, turn around after you get the button, and then jump onto this block. Again, it's pretty lenient. Jump up here, jump onto the second rung, go across this conveyor, just hold jump across it, and then you'll end up on this cycle. From there, just jump left, wait for that thing to go up, jump over the spikes and boxes, jump onto the second rung, and then just keep on going with the level. Alright, so now this is the start of the elevator cycle. So this will be for an intermediate or advanced. If you want to get a world record on this level, it's essentially required. So you're going to start off, you're going to hold left and jump here. After 5 hits on the ceiling of the cage, you're going to turn right and jump. So you preserve your momentum and gain a tiny bit of time. This isn't required, but it's better to learn it because even if you fail it, you lose a tiny bit of time and can still get elevator cycle. As soon as you hit the button, you want to turn around. See how I just barely graze it? Then you're going to want to jump early because the box is actually there. It's just invisible, and the moving one is just an animation and isn't actually collidable. From there, you're going to jump up here, jump onto the second rung of the ladder as soon as you can. Preserve momentum through here and avoid hitting the corner or hitting the thing that swings down and up. Hold jump and then jump over these last boxes. Wait a second and then jump so you land onto this platform. From there, this is the intermediate method. You're going to hold left against the wall. You're going to jump up here and just keep on holding jump. So after that first jump onto the platform, you're just going to hold jump the entire time. And it will set you up so you jump right onto the edge of the second rung. From there, preserve momentum here. Jump up here and walk down and go to the button, same as the beginner. Alright, here's the expert version. You're going to jump onto here, onto the earlier cycle, just like the intermediate, but you're going to back up a bit away from the wall. Then, you're going to jump as early as you can, hold left to preserve momentum here. Let go of left for a second there to jump over the box. Jump so you just land past this spike. Hold jump again past here. Keep holding jump. And then wait a bit, hold jump there, go up, and then preserve momentum here, just like the intermediate. And this actually saves, if done perfectly, I think like 1 second, a full second compared to just the normal elevator cycle. However, with like human execution, it'll probably save around half a second, is what I've found. Alright, now back onto the beginner strategies. So you're going to go through here. Now you're a ball, as you can clearly see. Drop down here. Be careful not to hit the spikes. Walk through this door. You're going to go up. You're going to grab this top left key. Go down. Follow this green one. Go ahead of this purple one. You're going to wait a tiny bit. Wait for the purple one to pass and slip in front of the orange one. Then grab the last key and go over here. You're going to jump up, jump back down. Grab this bottom key. Grab this top key and then wait for this last orange spike to pass before going here. This loses about 2 seconds compared to the fastest strategies, but is generally more consistent. Alright, now on to the intermediate version of this last section. You're going to walk through here and jump up so you just missed that platform. You're going to go down in that tight little gap between the spike. Wait a bit for this orange spike to move ahead. Grab this key. Hopefully don't clip that wall like I did. Jump here, move left, and then move right to preserve momentum there. And that saves around a second compared to the beginner. Alright, now we have the hardest strategy on the Secret Hollow, Pac-Man cycle. You're going to drop down here, And as you're falling, you're going to go right about there to just barely avoid touching this bottom wall. You're going to touch the button. After you've touched it, wait for a second for the invisible wall to disappear, then hold right. You're going to flip up when you are unable to see yourself. So now I'm on the ceiling. And then you're going to wait. You're going to go a bit away from the wall to preserve momentum. Hold left there. Flip gravity twice. Get in this corner. Flip again. Move before you land to avoid hitting that wall. Go up there. Go down there. Slide just past the purple one. That's the hard part of the trick. Go back down. Again, trying your best to avoid any walls. Grab this key. From there, you're going to go left. You're going to drop back down here. You're going to walk just after you pass the ceiling. Go barely over this orange one. Grab this key and hold right immediately. You're going to drop down there. Try to avoid hitting this wall. Grab this key. And then continue on and finish the run. Hopefully. Unless you die to the boss fight. Which would be very, very sad. And also probably likely. Because the boss coming up is mainly RNG. Alright, so this is Gilbert, aka the Cursed Thorn. Your main goal is to not die here if you're at a beginner or intermediate level. So this first shot, you're going to wait until right as he's about to turn around, because then he'll be basically in place and it will allow you to consistently hit the fireball. Then you're going to hit this second shot. As long as you don't get really unlucky, this one should always land. Sometimes it can be so late that it will miss, but at that point, the run's dead anyways, because that's like 3 seconds time loss. On this section, very important, you're not going to hit these right away. You're going to wait for him to shoot his 3 fireballs and be about to shoot the next green one, and then you're going to hit them. An exception to this, if the first green fireball is about to disappear, just hit it. It's better to lose out on 1 extra shot than to miss one entirely. Yeah. And then this last one you can hit right away. You're just going to wait for him to shoot out this last green fireball. Again, wait on this, and he's going to do his laser animation. After the laser disappears, you're going to jump up and hit this, and this is going to trigger him to drop low enough to enter the 4th and final phase. He shoots fireballs on this last phase much faster than in his 3rd phase, which is why this actually saves time. Now, if you shoot the green fireball before that period where the laser disappears, the triggers will not be set up for him to be able to enter 4th phase, so you'll waste time shooting an extra fireball on the much slower 3rd phase. This saves around 2 to 3 seconds depending on your luck on 4th phase. And finally, after he does his 6th little blast explosion and starts falling, you're going to jump onto the bridge because it is made solid well before it actually shows up, and just keep holding right. And now for probably the coolest skip in the Tower Any Percent, in my opinion, Gilbert Tube. So you're going to shoot that fireball right away, and you're going to keep going in 3rd phase. So you see if you shoot it before he does his laser, he's not going to enter 4th phase. And so we're going to wait for him to shoot his next fireball. And this timing is incredibly precise. I don't know. I don't think anybody knows exactly how large the frame window for it is. And it's also very luck dependent. If he doesn't shoot a laser after this green fireball, or if something else happens, then the glitch will literally just be impossible. But if the stars align, which they have done, I think 2 people have pulled this off in a full game run. You shoot this green fireball right after he shoots that next fireball. Then he shoots a laser as he enters 4th phase. And this causes him to do 2 sequences of actions at once, making the boss substantially harder, but making green fireballs shoot out faster. So you can see he's shooting fireballs as he does a dash. And now he shoots the first green one immediately. And he's already shooting another fireball at the same time. And then this one actually misses. If you get lucky, you can hit all 3 of these shots first try, and it will be substantially faster than even phase skip. And then look how quickly he shoots out green ones. Even though I missed one, he shot out 4 almost instantly. And this is why, this is the fastest method. It might actually be harder than Pac-Man cycle, thinking about it. And you're still going to do that same timing. And hold right until the end of the level. But good luck. If after watching this video, you decide to do runs, we could definitely use more runners. I mean, floor 2 is probably going to drop soon, so that's going to be nice. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll probably be releasing more guides on the other 3 levels whenever I have free time and feel motivated.